oddly quiet here, at the end of the hall. No sounds are coming from behind the door, but you've seen a guy come in and out of here occasionally, so you wonder if he's inside. You knock once, twice. There's no response but complete silence. That and a shout from down the hall. He's probably still on his way over from Colma. Colma? He works there. Flower shop. By all the graveyards. That's not even creepy at all. Totally normal shit for a mobster. Who definitely doesn't bury his victims in the surrounding graveyards. Jesus. Thanks. You make a mental note not to go bother the guy later when he finally gets here. Okay. There was a thing here. Bear at the little square of glass. It's dark out there. Dark and green? Right, the Jello incident. Pool's still full of rotting lime Jello. From when you and the rest of the guys did that a few months back. Yancy had gotten a good deal on the industrial quantity of the stuff, and the rest was history. You don't really want to go out there right now. Lovely. Lovely. Alright. As you make your way out of the stairwell, you notice a tall woman moving down the hall, apparently toward the room closest to the stairs. You recognize her, actually, as Jules, Juliet Carter, friend of the two scary ones. The Chicago girl who Brett threw a graduation party for. Half of you remember her major, but you know she can do a pretty mean cake stand. She was at one of Janie's parties, you remember? Not the recent one, but like, girl knows how to have a good time. Yo, Jules, damn, it's been so long. Hey, wait, is like a few weeks long? Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of parties since then. Sort of how I keep track of time. Ah, that tracks. So like, what you been up to? Where you been? Here, mostly. So you're like, deep into it then? Deep into what? F. Don't worry about it. Although, if you have any tips on the whole Yancy thing, I'm all ears. She shrugs. Right, yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. I doubt Kira has either. We were just hanging out earlier. Is Kira the, short one? Short and scary? Yeah, don't bother her. Or call her either of those things. She won't like it. It's not a command or a threat. Jules doesn't really get angry as far as you know. More like a warning. Helpful homie tip and all that. And damn, you'd probably give someone the same advice. Noted. Wonder if that's what got Yancy. Okay, explain. How the hell did you get that from what I said? Redact that earlier statement. Jules wasn't mad before, but she certainly is now. Maybe the two of them are closer friends than you realize. Whoops. Time to backpedal. I didn't mean about Kira specifically. I was thinking maybe Yancy pissed off the wrong guy or something. Julie looks at you with narrowed eyes. She doesn't exactly call BS. You can tell she's thinking it, and she isn't happy. Backpedaling isn't working. Time to deflect. So we were having this huge party this weekend, and I was wondering. No. Hang on. Just hear me out. It's almost certainly going to be a no. I was gonna say you should bring Kira, and I think it'd be fun. Bingo, at that Jules burst out laughing and almost to the point of tears. Kira, to a frat party? Oh my god. What, she doesn't like frat guys? Doesn't like guys, frat or otherwise. Oh. Explains a lot. You know, I've read that sororities have some really off-the-shit ragers recently. She's not really the party type either, but thanks for offering. Also, not what I meant, but go off, I guess. Okay, but like, what'd she mean? You could press, but Jules seemed kind of ticked off enough that maybe you should give her a little space before pressing her too hard. No prob. Guess I'll see you around? Maybe. Okay then. See ya. Yeah, see ya. Jules turns, enters the room, and shuts the door firmly behind her. Alright, this is cool. Empty. Weird. Also, 2 rows are labeled for different flavors of vile energy drinks, and the last one is like grape soda. Nothing else. Is that a crack on the bottom there? I don't know. Decent amount of newspaper in here. You poke around just to check. Something sharp digs into your finger. Is that a chunk of what looks to be a coolant system in here? Did it come from the vending machine? I don't know what that has to do with anything. This is so weird, but I like it. Door is slightly ajar, not so different from some of the other rooms you've seen, but there's some light coming from inside. You try to knock, but the north swings open as soon as you apply any pressure, as if it's not completely attached. Sitting inside is the biggest absolute effing unit of a man that you've ever seen in real life during crossword puzzles. He looks up from his well-worn book. Oh, is this Brick? I'm gonna guess that it's Brick. Sup? Sorry for intruding? I don't really care. Nice hat. Oh, thanks. I'm looking for a 5-letter word. Clue is sustenance for Desmodus rotundus. Desmodus rotundus. Desmodus rotundus is a type of bat. Damn. You didn't know that. You didn't think the big guy would know that either, but these people are full of surprises. Just not sure about the sustenance part. One word, sustenance in general. I don't care what it means, but like, you got any ideas? It's blood. Blood, that could work. There's an O here, so thanks. I almost picked the other one. Alright. Who are you exactly? Name's Brick. Is that some kind of code name? No, just my name. Okay, I'm Hunter. Alright. He's back to looking at crossword puzzle. So have you seen Yancey anywhere? No. But you know who I'm talking about. Yep. And you sure you haven't seen him? Yep. I've just been doing crossword puzzles. No one's seen him anywhere. Do you think that's a little sus? Yeah, maybe. Then again, it's kind of early. It's 9 p.m. Well, yeah, but we're vampires. Sorry? I'm not. He scribbles down some stuff. We're vampires, but I'm not. Alright, cool. Casual breach of the masquerade. Then again, we don't know that these guys follow the masquerade, if these are vampires. They might not, actually, so... He scribbles down some letters. The pen is really small compared to his hands. You're surprised it doesn't snap clean in half. This guy's gotta be the muscle of the group, the bodyguard type. The mafia needs those, right? You know, Halloween was yesterday, right, it's like over now. Was it really? Okay. Okay? You don't have to believe me. You don't, obviously. He's just trying to distract you, change the subject away from his crimes. Right, well, whatever. You're sure you haven't seen Yancey? Don't know what happened to him? Nope, haven't seen him. Probably not gonna get much further with this guy. Maybe he'll be more chatty when he finishes the, puzzle. Alright, thanks, Dracula. Nah, he was a Zimichi. What? I'm a Lasombra. What the F is with Lasombra? Maybe he is giving you something useful. Dracula was a Zimichi, okay. Dracula was a flesh crafter. Lasombra, I actually didn't explain it. And I tend to try to re-explain every time I play one of these, just in case if it's the first time that you've seen one of these vampire games. Lasombra is a clan of vampires that, in the older books that I'm more familiar with than the newer books, in the older books, they had the ability to manipulate shadows, which is, you know, that's kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah. I think that that's still somewhat close to what they're able to do in the newer book. But I think it's mostly, like, they seem to be more capable of, how do I describe this? I've read a little bit of it, but I'm not too, I don't know as much about it, but it's something like they're able to interact with ghosts more, than do more. I think shadow stuff is still part of it, but it's more about ghosts than shadow stuff now. Or the oblivion, as they call it. Anyway, Lasombra, that sounds like a mafia family, alright, and he's probably their hired muscle, or just a really shredded mafia boss, maybe vampire, some kind of code word. One thing's for sure, he's just toying with you at this point. Right, see ya, bye. You shut the door at least as well as you can on your way out. Right, hi. You approach a small woman who just emerged from the last room in this particular upstairs hallway. Is this Kira? She watches you, waiting to speak until you decide to greet her and strike up a conversation. Hey. Have we met? Not until now, she says. Alright. I'm Hunter. Kira. Ah, it's Kira. You're talking to me because... You know Yancey, right? He spends a lot of time here, I think? Yeah, I know him. So when's the last time you saw him? Last night, I guess? Did he maybe have beef with anyone? Kira shrugs. He doesn't really bother anyone. And you mind a tiny voice says, press X to doubt. Really? He doesn't bother anyone? Not as much as you're bothering me right now. Something about the way she says it makes you do a mental double take. It's pretty short, so you feel like you could take her in a fight, but then again, she is in the mafia. Nah, dude. Some of the best fighters when I was in karate were short girls. Like, you wouldn't believe. Alright, I was on the receiving end of sparring matches, and I'm not tall, but like they could take down people much bigger than me, so probably has some tricks up her sleeve, or a gun. Listen, I'll get out of your hair in a second. Could you just tell me? She fixes you with a glare that makes your blood run cold. Your mind goes blank. What were you even gonna say? That's enough. She's right. That is enough. Why would you ever have thought otherwise? Leave. It's for your own good. You turn around. We just got vampired. It's been about an hour since you got here. So what next? Wait in the lobby to see if any other weirdos show up? Or grill your favorite suspect? They're all sus, but your gut is telling you that you might want to determine who's the most sus, and then stick to them. Tonight is the best opportunity you have to figure this out, so you should use your time wisely, and try not to spread yourself too thin. Okay, so I think at this point, that's probably the intro, so at this point, we have to pick someone to speak to, and, stick to them, I think that's what we gotta do. Oh, this is kind of funny. Look at this. So we got the list of suspects here. Brett Chadsley Chillingsworth III, B-man, age 22, homie, gov business student at varsity Laxbro. Vibes, quiet, swagometer 10 out of 10. How much they pay for weed? Hunter sold an eighth for $60 once. Sus, you're not sure why, but you really don't find him sus. Bully ability, immense, but in a loving way. Cal Rutherford McTrick. Okay. K-Dog, K-Money, bro, computer science student and varsity lacrosse player. Vibes, mysterious. Cal's got style. How much they pay for weed? He knows the market rate and cannot be fooled. Sus, unfortunately, yes. Bully ability, doable, but a challenge. Nickname, You'd Never Dare. Short adult, maybe 19, 20? Profession, probably mob boss. Daughter, definitely, for sure. Vibes, rancid. Swagometer, the opposite. How much they pay for weed? She has no time for drugs. Sus, probably the most. Bully ability, something tells you that's a bad idea. Likes, being tall. Oh, there's stuff here, too. Dislikes, being treated like a child. Description, a woman who moved to the city from Chicago about a year ago. Occasionally to a student at the local state university in Bio. Probably some sort of ex-pre-med. Very small, very angry. Okay, well, knowing that, architecture, so this is Brett again. Architecture, soulful, freeform, poetry, orange juice, and garlic. Okay. Junior who pledged the first freshman year. Kyle's best friend. You do anything for Brett. He's your guy. Seems smart. And a little shy until he opens his mouth and reminds everyone why he's not allowed to drive. Or speak at recruiting events. You know how it is. Right. Kyle's got Sally cannot be fooled for weed. Likes Brett and tailgating. And he likes orange juice. He dislikes tailgating. Driving. Oh, okay. A junior who pledged the frat freshman year. Brett's best friend. You've seen him steal handcuffs off the campus police before and get away with it, so you're not really sure what to make of the guy. But he is the chillest homie you know, and definitely the one most capable of putting up with random BS. Alright, and we read about Kira. Juliet Carter, nicknamed Jules. You'd say barely 21, but the girl's definitely not using a fake. Recently graduated student. She has some career now. Vaguely alt-punk. Girl knows how to party, always down to try something new. How much they pay for weed? Drives a hard bargain. Sus? Not really. Bully ability? Enough. Likes shitty true crime documentaries. Dislikes waking up before 10 a.m. San Francisco traffic. Description. A woman who accompanied Kira and Brick on their move from Chicago. Transferred schools and recently completed her coursework for some kind of liberal arts degree online. She seems the most normal of the bunch outside your homies, but there must be something unsettling in the past for her to keep the company she does. Brick. Nickname Brick's probably it. What's his real name? Bradley? It's somewhere in his 30s, 40s? It's hard to tell. Profession. Bodyguard for sure. Vibes. The muscle. Swagameter. 1,000 out of 10. Dude's into some shit. How much they pay for weed? Pay? Sus. Sus, but reasonably so. Straightforwardly sus. Not a machinations type of guy. Billy, God have mercy on the damn fool that tries. Likes 80s moves, but only if someone else is watching them. Crosswords. Listening to other people losing at board games. Description. An absolute effing unit of a man who moved from Chicago with Jules and Kira. You have no idea what a specimen like Brick is doing hanging out with 2 college students, or why exactly he's fond of bats. You think he could probably crush a watermelon with his bare hands and with minimal effort. Zane. Knife Girl. Z. Handle. Zudo. Mid-late 20s. Gamer, speedrunner, but rage quits too much to be only that. Vibes. Scary. Swagameter. Moderate to high. Really good at that one soccer video game. You know the one. How much they pay for weed? She would probably sell you some, honestly. Sus, 5 out of 7. Believability, minimal to none. Winning battle royales, gamer fuel. She dislikes auto-scrollers, okay. Description. A grunge 20-something woman who's rumored to be the most recent addition to the hotel's motley crew. You've heard through the grapevine she's wicked good at all manner of legally distinct competitive video games, but have also heard that her potent gamer rage, she totally smashed a laptop that one time. Yancey, age 21, venture capital intern, varsity baseball player, and economics student, but that was basically already stated. Jackass, but our jackass. Swagmeter, when the stars are aligned, he has swag. How much they pay for weed? Most scummable bitch on this front. Sus, the circumstances of his death are. His death. So has he been confirmed dead? Bullyability, only we can bully him. Likes feeling smart, jalapeno chips, drinking other people's OJ straight out of the carton. Dislikes Shredder's music taste. Description. What can you say about Yancey? He's a dick, but he's your dick. Yancey once donated blood solely so he could get drunk faster that night. So he might not be the brightest, but he's not the worst person you've ever met. What are most likely to help you tear it up on the dance floor 3 years running? You gotta find him before the end of the season. You can't let his record be broken. Well, that's our list of suspects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why is Yancey a suspect in his own missingness? So we need to pick someone to follow, and I haven't really picked who I want to follow yet. I kind of like Juliet, though. She's kind of cool. I might want to follow her around. She's not really sus, but she's cool. So I might follow her. Alright. So Zena's no longer playing her video game. Must be done with the grind, or at least taking a little break from it. I think it might be a better time to ask her about Yancey. Maybe you can do a decent job at the second time, but she actually beat you to the punch. The concern in her voice is oddly sincere. Still haven't found him? You shake your head. Not only have you not found him, but you barely feel like you're making real progress. No luck so far. You still haven't seen him? No. Not that I was looking. Fair point. Still, it was worth asking her regardless. Done playing LDFPS for now. Zane pauses for a moment like she's considering whether to continue the conversation or not. Listen, I know you want to find your friend. Oh boy, here it is, the talk, where she threatens you with loss of life, limb, and pursuit of happiness, should you go poking your nose into the deep shit. At least that's what you remember from the one time you actually let the boys show you a mob movie. You fell asleep halfway through. But digging around here maybe isn't the best idea. Quick, time to deflect. Maybe she'll just think you're stupid rather than dangerously suspicious, if you make a bad joke of it. Like in the hallway? She laughs. No, in the hotel. Look, it's the last place anyone saw him. I don't know where else I'd start. I don't mean it's a bad place to look, it just... She looks around, checking to make certain nobody is around you to hear the conversation. Interesting. Does she not trust the others? She turned up most recently, after all. Is she from, like, another family? Maybe that's it. Rival mafia stuff. You shouldn't go looking at all. You already know we're, mafia and stuff. Holy F. A confession! Is this admissible in court? They're in the mafia! Holy shit. Holy F. You wonder who else knows. Does Brett? You wouldn't put it past the guy not to know he's in the mafia. Listen, just however tough you think you are, trust me when I say you aren't equipped to deal with any of the stuff that's going on. You want to protest, but she doesn't give you a chance to speak. If Yancey's caught up in something, you're probably not going to be able to get him out of it. She looks down at her shoes. You look down too, because you're really not sure what to say to a mafia confession death threat combo. Also, because you didn't really think you'd get this far. She's pretty nice. She's got pretty nice combat boots. They look expensive. Trust me, I'm talking from experience here. Oh yikes, is she being blackmailed? Is that it? Once you get pulled into this stuff, you're in it for life. And death. She laughs like it's a joke, but you're having a hard time finding it funny. You're totally right. Damn. Doesn't feel as good as you hoped it would. Talking from experience, huh? Your joke doesn't really land either, Zane sighs sadly. I started out like you, buddy. My friend went missing, somewhere creepy. It turns out there was some mafia stuff going on. My boss was scouting my friend for the family. That doesn't sound good, but you get the sense that she's talking about more than just the mob here. I stuck my nose in and everything went to shite. There's a lot to unpack there. One thing may be less messy than the rest, though. An angle you can maybe work with. But you're not actually part of the family, you just got recruited? Yeah. Damn. I mean, I was the only one left standing, so she didn't really have another choice. Holy, wait a minute. Did you kill people? Jane blinks at you. It's not a no. A blink is not a no. Do you know what a battle royale is? Oh yeah, it's like no, you can't say it. Legally, you actually can't say it. A different thought occurs to you, though. Wait a minute. Holy, what do they call it? I thought you found score with the mafia glossary you found earlier. Brett isn't the only one who can kind of half-assedly study tonight. A button. A what? Like things on shirts? No, dude, I mean a hitman, hit woman, hit whatever. Zane laughs. Okay, that's how the F is a button supposed to mean hitman. You shake your head. I'm up on the lingo. You can't fool me. Jane pulled up and taps a few things. She taps so fast her fingers are practically invisible. Kind of like Kyle. Maybe she's a CS major too. Actually, you think you remember someone talking about this at some point. Maybe it was her and Kira. Both left school for mob stuff, and Zane did study CS. Do they still teach advanced typing maneuvers in those programs? Goddamn. No wonder she kicks everyone asses at video games constantly. Oh yeah, I get it. Huh, nice. Anyway, kind of button hitman assassin, whatever you want to call it, that's me. Like, I wasn't joking earlier when I didn't tell you I didn't kill people. So, right, yeah, keep your mouth shut or else. She pulls out a knife and puts it over in her hand. Holy shit, it's real. She really is Knife Girl. It's got an older blade, clearly well-worn handle. Some kind of hunting knife? Your uncle has something similar he got at the camping store for when he likes to feel like a real masculine guy and, like, pretend to camp. Except it's, like, a real knife. You back up a few steps. Understood completely, I get it, I'll shut up, I won't bother you, don't kill me. I'm literally too hot to die. I don't care about that, just, like, get out of here, please. Quit your effing frat, it's not good for your health. Okay, I'll just make sure I understand correctly. You think they want to recruit me? Afraid of some competition? Zane just glares at you. Like you would be. You're not cut out for our line of work. Way too killable and shit at stealth. Also, the noisy stuff, I don't mind it, but like, that shit gets people double killed at the speed of sound. Yeah, I believe you. You gonna leave? Not yet? Look, I'll text you if I see him. Just stop poking around. But you don't have my number. How are you gonna text me? Wait, is this a really roundabout way of you asking for my number? No, I have it already. I have the number for everyone in the frat house. Did you effing buy our data on the deep web or something? Or did you, like, steal it from the school register? She puts the knife away and winks. Neither your frat's cloud files aren't even remotely encrypted. Oh, that's a security vulnerability if you ever heard one. You wonder if that's how the other frats keep finding out when your exclusive parties are. God damn. See ya, or maybe hope I don't. You nod and suppress a gulp. You're not about to back down now. Jane walks way down the stairs, and you watch her pass her own room and head towards the one at the end of the hall. The one you thought belonged to the weird guy who got back not too long ago. You didn't think they were friends, but hey, she surprised you at least once tonight already. Still, weird. You wonder what she wants from him.